So there we are, coasting through life, and all is well. And suddenly we hit a snag. We hit a bump in the road, and it sucks, whatever that thing is, and we have a choice on how we're going to react. Are we going to react with complete calmness? Are we going to lose our minds? Or is it going to be something in the middle? At the end of the day, who's watching? Our children. Our children are watching our actions, our reactions, how we cope, how we deal with things. And it's really important to be cognizant of that when you are reacting. Whatever that thing is that you're coping with may be really difficult to deal with. And it's okay to have the emotions and to let it out, but maybe not let it out in front of the kids. Talk to a friend, talk to family, talk to a counselor, talk to somebody that can help you get through that issue and start to cope and start to deal with it. But remember that your children are watching, and children mimic their parents. Whatever they grow up with, that's normal to them. So if they see you completely losing your cool all the time, that will be normal to them. And if they see you being graceful about something and acting from a place of peace and calmness, that will be normal to them. So at the end of the day, you want to think through, how do you want your kids to behave? How do you want them to cope? And how do you want them to find resilience? Do you want them to be able to be resilient? Of course you do. Of course you want those beautiful kids of yours to be able to get through life's challenges and get to the other side with their sanity intact. So it's our job as parents to teach them how to do that. And while whatever that challenge is that you're going through may be completely difficult and horrible, you want to be able to teach them the lessons in that life lesson. So maybe we talk about the fact that this thing really sucks, but I'm not going to let it bring me down. I'm not going to lose my cool. I'm going to look to the other side. I'm going to look at, what is life trying to teach me right now? What is this thing that I'm supposed to be learning? And how am I going to come out the other side okay? And children need to know that you're going to be okay, and that this thing is going to be okay, and we're going to get to the other side, and everything's going to be okay, because at the end of the day, things always work out. They always work out the way they're supposed to. We may not be able to see why or understand why something's happening in that moment, but we will understand it later on. So our job then as the adult is to teach them the life lesson. We need to look for it ourselves. We need to keep our cool. We need to reassure them that things are going to be okay. And then think through, like, what is this thing that I'm supposed to be learning? Hey kids, guess what? This is the life lesson. You know, if you're going through a challenge and you're having difficulty dealing, it's also okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help to get through that challenge. Sometimes people think that there's a stigma, or there's, you know, some sort of weakness that you're showing because you're asking for help. I think that's absolutely not true. I think it's great if you can stand up and ask for whatever help it is that you need. And again, demonstrating to your kids that it's okay to ask for help from whoever it is that you need help from. So whether that's a therapist or even a family member or a friend, asking for help is okay, because everybody needs help at some point in their life. And isn't it great when you have a support system around you that can help you? Maybe that's the lesson to your kids. Building a support system. How important is it for us all to have a support system around us in a time of need? And how important is it for us to give back to our support system when they need us? What a great lesson for our kids. And again, keeping your sanity intact in front of your kids, being peaceful, being graceful with whatever that thing is that you're going through, to show them that everything's going to be okay. It's so neat when you see that behavior being mimicked by your children, and you become so proud of the people that they are becoming, because they are mimicking all that good stuff that you want them to learn. What an amazing thing to be doing for your kids. So that's a little talk about resiliency. Hope you're having a great day.